Ah, there we are. Right, so I'm going to do this thing about the bagpipes, the baby bagpipes. And I've got a wee audience. There's the wife and some friends happen to be here. Oh, that's Alana. She's she is one of the most beautiful and sexy bagpipers in southeast Scotland. I don't know how good she is at the pipes because she hasn't played for many years. She used to play in the same band as me, People's Pipe Band. Now, yesterday we were looking at these lovely pipes. And I realised after that recording yesterday, what's wrong with these pipes? It's quite simple. I didn't realise. I'm going to fix these bagpipes in about 5 minutes. Right. Just as they came out of the box. The problem with these bagpipes is they are lacking one tiny, simple element. They have a working chanter. It really works. It's not suitable for children on its own because the reed is too big. Blowpipe works. These are just sticks. These are just for show. They're not really drones at all. They're meant to look like drones, but they're solid wood. That's not a hole. That's just a depression. Now, these are not pipes. So why couldn't I play them? Part of it was the problem was I'm too big. I'm 6'2", and these are for a child, quite a small child. But there's a missing thing, and that's the valve. You blow through that, and as soon as you stop blowing, the air comes back out of the bag and out through there. So you need to put a valve on here. And that's done simple. I only need 3 things for this. I need a pair of scissors, a bit of some kind of material. It's leather. It's usually, in the old days it was leather. This is leatherette. Not quite as good actually, but it'll do. All we need to do is make a shape, the correct shape. I've made 3 of these recently for my big pipes. So we'll just take the sides of it, cut around it. So it's about that size will do. Doesn't have to be very exact. Oh, but I have to remember, it needs a wee tail. Sometimes I forget to do that. So, just go like that, and that. And then like that. I'm going to have to trim this one. I've lost the blowpipe now, there it is. So that'll basically do. That's alright, that'll work. Strange shape, but that doesn't matter. Oh, I need another tool. I could do it with the scissors that I already had, but it'd be quicker if I do it with this knife. All I need to do is just slightly cut it there so that it bends. No, it's the other side it should be. It bends. At this point you mustn't cut too deep or you'll cut it off. That'll do. I think that'll do. Right, stick it on there. Stick it through that. You don't need to whisper.
Oh, right, we're wearing hats over here in this corner. I say we. We is like the royal we. Because Zarcallum here.
Aye.
Have you seen Zarcallum?
It's a little bit fiddly.
Right in it. Look. Tommy.
Oh wow, that was my dad's hat. It's a beauty. Russian, or actually I think it might be from Romania.
There's one for your mum when she's in the pipe band.
Right. So the valve is on. Now it needs to be just tied on with hemp. Cannabis hemp is what they used to use. Cannabis hemp is by far the most suitable type of hemp to use
This is my favourite, this one.
for woodwind instruments. So of course it became illegal. So most natural so-called hemp is actually made from linen.
That's a Hibs one. It's a Hibs hat.
So now that's
Go
going
over
to
and see
stick.
Tommy. Can you show this?
This might be too thick to fit in the hole.
Don't stand on any of these things here.
It'll be all right. Oh wow! Look, here's my friend Callum. We're trying out some hats. He's got a Hibs Peruvian. What do you call that kind of Peruvian hat? A Peruvian mountaineer's hat or something. Nice and warm in the winter. And he's got my Piper's Glengarry with a Piper's badge and a Nigeria Regiment hackle on it. And he's got, what is that? That's from Colombia. That's my uncle's.
How is that from Colombia?
Colombia. It's from a Colombian sugar corporation or something. Am I in it? I'm in it. Here we are. I'm in it.
Oh, is that the phone again?
Right.
Pass it here. Oh, it's not there.
Here. Right. Okay. Right.
Oh, yes, Jeanette.
This is a valve
Hello?
fitted to a blowpipe. It doesn't work
Hello?
somehow because it's not wet and pliable enough. I should maybe cut it a wee bit more. Cut it there. Cut it so it doesn't cut right through. And then
Look at my hats now.
you got 4. How many hats you got now? 4. Oh, that's a beauty. That was specially made for me.
Which one?
The one on the bottom. My brother gave it to me. He had one just the same. I liked it so much. He said, "All right, I'll get you that for your birthday." There. It's a working valve. So you see, you blow through it, and the flap flies away from the air. And then when you stop blowing, the air inside the bag will push the valve shut. So it's a one-way valve. Oh. Okay, it's not the best one I have ever made. Basically, it should work. Pipe Major Jimmy Pride recently retired as senior pipe major in the British Army. Taught me how to make valves. Right, and he was Alana's teacher as well. People share by coincidence. The trouble is, I'm still too big for these bagpipes. Believe it or not, I have fixed them. They are working now. No, because the valve is not working. I made a valve. You saw me make a valve, didn't you? Trouble is, I didn't make it very well. Because I was trying to do it in under 5 minutes. But maybe if I just keep chewing it. Because one of the secrets of bagpipe maintenance is, if you don't know what's wrong with any particular part of the bagpipe, just chew it a little bit and it might be better. Isn't that right, Alana? You lick your reeds, you squeeze your reeds with your fingers, you lick the hemp and chew it to roughen it if your joints are loose. Tighten them up. It swells the hemp. You can hear that, can't you? It's working. The trouble is I can't squeeze the bag because I'm too big. If I were able to squeeze the bag properly, then the valve would close as it's designed to do. I cannot get this bag under my arm because it's too small. I can't squeeze the bag. Right, somebody, the lassie in the shop actually, she had an idea. Well, she had no idea whatsoever actually. But by mistake, she put the drones under her arm as well. Let's see if that works.
I think Chloe's granddad's phone.
No, bag's too small. Bag's too small, Piper too big. This is not going to work. If we had a small child, Callum, we need you now. We need you on video to try the bagpipes. Because I have fixed the bagpipes so that there's a working valve on them now. So that if Callum knew how to play bagpipes, which you do now, don't you? Because I showed you earlier. Right. Right. That's right. Put your hands down. Take your hands out from the drones. Put your drones on your shoulder. Well, better take your hats off actually. I think they're a bit in the way. My hats, I should say. Drones on the shoulder. Arm round the bag. You want to be squeezing the bag with your elbow. But first you have to blow it up. You have to inflate the bag. Fill the bag with air by blowing. Right, there we go. You've got to get your hands down on the chanter, fingers down on the chanter. The other day I nearly knocked Callum's front teeth out on the big bagpipes. Now in theory, you're the right size for that. Keep blowing as hard as you can. And when you stop, when you need to take a breath, squeeze the bag. Yes! There was a sound there. He squoze the bag and it went peep. There. See? They work. Hey! Well done, Callum.